300 people on YouTube just waiting to hear the gist, and a quarrel at the quarrel. So welcome, YouTube. So I was reading an article in the news. First of all, before I talk about anything I read, let me address PQUARE and how, I'm sorry guys, but I know you guys one-on-one. I know I've been to all your houses. When people were living in Omole, I visited you at home more than once. And when you people moved to Parkview, I visited you more than once. Or at least once. I'm not sure. So, if there's anybody that can talk to you people, it is me. You guys went from Nigeria's #1 music group in 2007 up as far as maybe 2016. For a whole decade, you are Nigeria's #1 group. You went from Nigeria's #1 group to a family that nobody is taking seriously anymore. And you did it with your own hands. You imploded. When I say you people did it with your own hands, there was no external catalyst. It was you people not being able to manage your expectations, not being able to manage your responsibilities, not being able to manage your greed. And you took a powerhouse of music and turned it into a house of horrors. You see, if I've never intervened in this, I remember in 2014, I don't know if it was 2014 or 2012, I was on the phone with Peter for almost 2 hours, begging him to calm down. He listened to me then. I get problem with my siblings. We all have sibling issues. But you need to understand that you grew a brand with your sibling. It will be almost impossible for you to move away from whatever. Let me use Tina Turner to give this example. Tina Turner and Ike Turner broke up. Tina Turner did not drop the Turner. You guys have dropped the Turner. Tina Turner was wise enough to understand that despite the fact that she and her husband are no longer together, his name was part of her brand. You dropped the Turner. Ike Turner wanted Tina Turner to drop his name. She said, you know what? She took him to court and got his name. Because you see, yeah, if you understand that a brand is bigger than you, if you understand that a brand is bigger than you, then you people will beat each other inside that house. But when you come to the stage, when you go to the social media, wherever it is you go, you guys will hug, you guys will kiss, then go home and do like this to each other. But because you guys did not understand the powerhouse your brand identity was, you gambled it. You see, There used to be a show on television, a BBC show called Top Gear. I don't know if there's anybody in the house who used to watch Top Gear. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Someone said Jay-Z once said nobody wins in family feuds. Absolutely. Who remembers Top Gear? Jeremy Clarkson slapped a producer, and they told Jeremy Clarkson to face a disciplinary committee. And I think they either fired him or he resigned. That day, Top Gear died. Without Jeremy Clarkson, Top Gear, those days, when I didn't have DSTV in my house, I used to work in Cool FM. I would work from night to morning, close at 6 o'clock. Top Gear did not start till 6:30. I would wait with sleepy eyes like this because there was DSTV in the office to watch Jeremy Clarkson for 1 hour, for 30 minutes. I will wait 30 minutes, then drive home sleepy just to watch Top Gear. Clarkson, James May, and Captain Slew. What was his name? And his nickname was Captain Slew. I know it was Clarkson, May, and James May was Captain Slew, and Richard Hammond. Now, you see, some people have not understood the evolution of a brand. A brand, when a brand revolves around a person, the person is no longer human. He becomes a factory. It's like, as you are seeing Davido, there are like 30 people that eat because Davido, if Davido should leave music today, or if Davido should, God forbid, fall ill or something should happen, there are like 30 people that will not eat. So Davido is not one person. Davido does not have one vote. What democracy teaches is everybody is equal. And that's one of the stupidities of the West. Everybody is not equal. Davido is not equal to his driver. If Davido slaps his driver and you don't manage it well, you will lose Davido, and that driver has no value to give you except drive a car that anybody else can. I don't know if I'm communicating. Guys, can you guys watch me on YouTube? You see, I don't want to speak about, if you can see me on YouTube, say I can see. I don't want to use the word brand because the word brand is a little too vague. I want to use the word factory. Because when I say brand, you just imagine, oh, when I say factory, workers, products, raw materials, finished products, accountant, a whole factory. That's Davido. If Davido slaps his driver and you want him to suffer the same punishment as if another driver slaps another driver, because according to what you believe, every human is equal, what you are going to do is you are going to punish 50 people because there are 50 people who eat because Davido is doing business. Jeremy Clarkson slapped the producer and then they sacked him. Till today, Top Gear has been a joke. Top Gear, well, he said an indispensable part of an organization. He is more than an indispensable part. He is the organization. You need to understand that there are some humans that are the organization. The organization is built around their talent, their skill. I don't know how I can explain this properly. It's like Davido. It's like Messi or Ronaldo. They are more than just footballers. He's like the source. And it takes a special type of wisdom to understand that Davido is not a human being. He's a factory. If Davido does something and you punish him like you punish a regular human being, what you are going to do is you are going to punish all the workers in the factory. Because when Top Gear went down, they reported revenue loss. Let me try and see it. Let me give you the facts now. Top Gear revenue loss. I read it somewhere. Clarkson. How much did BBC lose by firing Jeremy Clarkson? I want somebody. They said ratings of the show with the new presenters initially plummeted to less than 2 million viewers on the average, recovering recently to about 4.3 million. Compare that to Clarkson era, which regularly pulled in over 7 million. So let's look at this. Clarkson used to bring in 7 million. When he left, it dropped down to below 2 million, 1 point something million. Then now it is at 4 point something million, 15 years later. A rating that used to have 7 million viewers, steady. You fire one person, until today you've not been able to pull that 7 million back. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. Now, how does this relate to PQUARE? You see, they might be Peter and Paul. Who share their mother's DNA with their brother called Jude. But outside that, they are like Jeremy Clarkson. They are the pillar of, they were the pillar of entertainment. That they saw themselves as human and allowed human values to supersede. They allowed their humility to ruin their divinity. I think that's the best way I can put it. They allowed their humanity to destroy their divinity. They were divine beings. People have never seen PQUARE before. I've done many shows where I was either MC or Nami bring PQUARE or I follow PQUARE go. I've seen people faint. That thing where they happen for Michael Jackson, I don't see him before for PQUARE. that thing where you go see say people go faint. I've seen it happen with PQUARE. There was a time when we're all in an event in London, and right in the middle of the event, some guys just showed up. They said they want to see PQUARE. See, their president, now one African country, their president wants PQUARE to come and perform. That the private jet is waiting outside to carry them go. Say once they just finish now, maybe they follow them, they go. They think it's in a play. PQUARE build them in the millions of US. And this one said, no problem. Those boys come begin the fear, say, I mean, they won't carry us go do ritual. Last, they shall agree, they follow. I think it was Peter that was saying it to me later. He said, Baba, that private jet be like private jet we will never enter before. See, private jet get grade. See, this was another level. So they flew PQUARE to the country. I forgot which African country it was. And it was now time to perform. The whole country had locked down. They could not get to the venue. Traffic everywhere was blocked. They used the presidential helicopter to lower them onto the stage. People were fainting. People were fainting. Good evening, Cuisine by HQ. People were fainting. How do you take, was it Rwanda? I'm not sure if it was Rwanda. You see, internal squabbles that could not be managed festered and became a wound that never healed. Internal ramblings. There was a day I was interviewing Peter and Paul on Cool FM. I used to be very close to them. So I was sitting in the interviewer's chair and and I just asked a question. One girl just called and said something. And I just said, who do you prefer, Peter or Paul? I just said out of a joke. As the girl said Peter, I just noticed that there was a body language, as in they got upset. So I just quickly flipped it. I now realized that, okay, there was some internal competitions going on between them. One of them was a bit more musically inclined, and this is my own guesswork. And the other one felt that he wasn't getting enough credit for the input into the music. And one of them was the fine boy that all the girls liked. And the other one felt that he wasn't getting that vibe from his finer brother. And these are normal things. If you have two sisters, one go fine past the other and the other one go jealous am. And if not properly managed, can have catastrophic results in a regular family, let alone a family that is a factory. They did not surround themselves with enough professionals who could get them into the brain space or the mind space that you are not Peter, you are not Paul, you are Mr. P. Mr. P is different from Peter. Rude boy is different from Paul. They did not have those psychologists that could tell them that Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson because he was special. He was not an ordinary boy. Michael Jackson was not Michael Jackson because he was the boy next door. Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson because his face was falling off, because he did this, he did that. He was special. You cannot lose that specialness, that godliness, that divinity. You cannot lose it to a flawed humanity. And they kept allowing human differences, prejudices, pain, anxiety to ruin the divinity of their framework. You're not getting it. You are not allowed to be human. If I were a footballer, do you know that a footballer's brother, and that is close to the footballer, that is managing the footballer, enjoys more than the footballer? Are you aware? Imagine I was Victor Osimhen's younger brother or older brother, and I'm managing Victor. My own is to go and do meeting and represent my brother well. I don't have to play football. Do you know, Victor Osimhen came to visit me in, what is it called, in Movenpick. And I know he drinks Baileys. That's why I go buy 2 bottles. Now my children drink and finish. My grown-up children. Before people begin, they say, my 23-year-old daughter and my 21-year-old daughter. Victor not drink past like this. He has to be on his feet 100% of the time. Victor has to be delivering 100% of the time. So sometimes you don't understand that manager, if Victor want play major game, he no fit sleep with woman. Their coach no good, even they will camp them for one hotel. Woman no go visit them. They go to watch their diet, watch their regimen, watch their sleep. You can't. These are horses. They are factories. The brother go there down the road. They drink. When they drink finish, go carry 2 babes. Now, not only can a pro footballer just pick any babes he likes because of his energy and all, those babes fit mess him up. The babe fit tell you yes, make you do finish, make the babe say no. A girl, all top footballers except Messi have had woman scandal before. Ronaldo, what's that younger Brazilian one? Maybe Argentinian one. We in case drag for so long, we managed to win the case at the end of the day. What be the guy name? Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Neymar. Meanwhile, Neymar brother go bench. Nobody go know. Ronaldo sister, Ronaldo brother go bench. Nobody concerned. So if Ronaldo now chooses his brother to be his manager, his brother will actually enjoy the money. Ronaldo will not really enjoy the money because he's working too hard. And when he's not working, he's worrying. What's my future? Next year I'm going to turn 39. By the time I turn 39, I'll no longer be as marketable as I used to be. Oh my God, what do I do? Meanwhile, my brother not get any problem. Not to chop, drink, bench, and go and collect money as in brother they play. So you need to also understand that for the divinity of fame, you must be ready to give up your humanity. And your humanity is your pain. You wear the pain. A ballerina's feet are torn. Ronaldo has lost 3 toenails. My feet are beautiful compared to Ronaldo's feet. Ronaldo cannot expect to be Ronaldo if he wants his feet to be manicured. He has to make the sacrifices. He has to lose something. Victor Osimhen said he wears that mask. He used to wear that mask because he had an injury under. He was using the mask to cover an injury. That is the divinity. You can't you must be able to transcend the pain into something bigger. So where am I going with all this? Too many little forces. I'm looking at this Jude story. Jude was just released by EFCC after being there for 2 months. If Jude no do anything, EFCC no go hold down for 2 months. There must just be so. EFCC cannot just hold you for 2 months. They can hold a regular guy, but a Jude of PQUARE, where they know as he big rich, they know if you just hold on, something must happen. And now on the flip side, his brother, that is the second part of PQUARE, is the one bailing him out. So there must be a problem between Peter and Jude and Paul. And Jude also must have done something. So in between Peter having a problem with his twin and his brother, and Jude doing something that is not right, they could not manage that crisis. That was a human crisis. They could not manage it. And the band has been ruined. If the two PQUARE, the two of them, Peter and Paul, this went after Jude, then I'll say the whole problem is Jude. But if Paul can stand with Jude, I'm not saying Jude, for him to be in EFCC custody for 2 months, he must have done something. But for Paul to still be able to stand with him, it just shows that there's a human problem inside there that they could not manage. And let me now tell you something. To the advantage of younger artists, when you can't manage your internal crisis properly, the next artist is ready to take over. Allegedly. Thank you for reminding me. Somebody said they will bounce back. If I were to rate the possibility of a PQUARE bounce back, I'll give it a 20%. Here is why. Music production, music sound has evolved. A smart musician moves like Olamide moved. From the front of the camera to the back of the stage. Is what Jay-Z did. Is what Diddy did. Is what Dr. Dre did. Is what Olamide did. Is what Don Jazzy did. You cannot continue being in front of the camera forever. You have to be Michael Jackson. The average musician's life is 3 years. Davido, Wizkid, and Burna are exceptional. PQUARE, Tubaba, exceptional until this happened. Every day, one of my biggest fears is growing old and not being able to evolve into the new trajectory of entertainment. When I first started radio was the thing. I worked with Nigeria's #1 radio station. Right now, where is radio? How many people listen to radio? The problem with radio is if I'm in the car at 4 o'clock, I have to listen to what you have at 4 o'clock. And if I was supposed to be in the car at 4 o'clock and there was a program I like listening to between 4 and 5, I now had an extra 1 hour, 30 minutes in the office. I now got to my car by 5:30. I cannot listen to what I wanted to listen to at 4 o'clock. Instead, I have to make do with what the radio has at 5:30. Right? Social media is not like that. If you miss this live, the only thing you miss is the bass and the goes live. You can play it and watch it. Some people listen to Daddy Freeze while they are driving to work or coming from work. It doesn't have to be the latest Daddy Freeze video. It can be 2 videos ago. It can be 1 video ago. It can be this live, but you are watching it from the beginning while I'm in the middle of it. And the more that option became available, the less radio mattered. And radio evolved into social media that has a voice and a face. Remember, radio just has a voice. And it is still evolving into something we don't know. And you better be on ground. And you better be looking for the minor tweaks and changes that are happening now. Because by the time they've happened, it's too late to join. I don't know if I'm connecting with you. There were many dinosaurs, many giants on the radio when I was on the radio. Not many could transcend away from the radio. And yes, they were so great. Yes, they were so big. Yes, they dominated the world. But when that world moved, when that mountain moved, did they move with the mountain? There's a Bible verse that I used to love to read to my wife back then. 100%. Job chapter 9 verse 5. If you read it in King James, he says he moves the mountains without their knowing and then overruns them or overturns them in his anger. He moves the mountains, and the mountains do not know that they've been moved. Wale, which one is Life FM again from this Nigeria? I've never heard of Life FM. Nah, Yankee FM be that. He moves the mountains without them knowing. So sometimes the mountain don't move. Oh, okay, now America. The mountain don't move, but the mountain don't know. And you see, they say, doctors say when it shows up in your blood work, it's already there. Your body, before something shows up in your blood work, your body will be giving you signs because your body is already fighting it. Your body is already fighting. By the time it shows up in your blood work, it's already lit. By the time you check your blood work and then something done already there, is already advanced stage. With a group like PQUARE, they were too busy squabbling to be able to understand that to transcend music, you have to give up the mic. Don Jazzy is one of the richest musicians now. When was the last time he sang? When was the last time he actually sat down and produced? Olamide is one of the biggest musicians, collaborators, and showmen. Olamide knows how to pull a show. When was the last show Olamide did? He took a step back and focused on the next generation. Sometimes they focus on politics. Sometimes they don't wait for the music to tell them that it's done. They know where the music is heading. And before the mountain moves, they are where the mountain is going to, waiting for the mountain. This message is to all musicians out there. You cannot be bigger than your divinity. Your humanity cannot be bigger than your divinity. The divine nature of your calling, of your skill, of your talent, can be destroyed by the weakness of your humanity. The weakness, the fragility of your humanity can consume. As powerful as that divinity is, it can be consumed by an addiction, a squabble, jealousy, greed, a criminal case. Just something small. Look at R. Kelly. So my message to PQUARE is, I don't know what you guys are going to do at this stage, but you guys need to understand that you have allowed personal strife to becloud and consume your greatness. How can Nigeria go from, PQUARE go from the biggest band in Nigeria to EFCC case up and down? That's just my take. I try to speak in parables. I try to speak in parables. I end my conversation here. Pop my money gun. Oh, now just watch for the last 3 hours. They needed each other to try, but their egos were too big. They are human now, and that humanity destroyed them. For where? Nail place, Abi. Me too, I have to go and do my nails now.
I don't know about you because sometimes you're not serious. Like you do 50 things.
No, I'll contact the girl.
On Saturday, I must.
Me too. Why? Why? What's happening on
that? I have to get my nails off.
I get you. So pop my money guns. So yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes. Man, if there's any group in this life that pained me, now this PQUARE. Any group in this life will pain me, now this PQUARE. Someone said, are they worth up to 1 billion? I'm not sure if they're worth up to $1 billion or no, far from. But at least they should be worth like $10 million. At least. So let me end here. It's sad, but let me just use somebody to end.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening, my darling. Go ahead.
I don't know what to say. You know, Lola is my sister. I don't know what to say.
Are you related to Lola, as in physically?
But no, we went to school together. We went to high school.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to say. For me, I just feel it's just a pity. But yeah, someone just said it there. They can never go broke. They are rich enough. They're okay. They're doing all right. It's a pity what happened, but I have nothing personal to say about that.
They can never be poor is a misleading statement too. Everybody can be poor in Nigeria. If he didn't manage himself well, Otedola almost went completely broke. But he was smart enough to bounce back. A whole billionaire in dollars almost went completely broke. But he was able to bounce back. So my take is not more so whether they are good or they are doing better. My take is they did not need to destroy a goose that was already laying a golden egg. Or maybe I'm the one that is wrong. Maybe I'm the one that is reading meaning to what does not exist. Do you understand me, my sister?
Yeah, true.
Maybe now me get problem.
No, not already. They shouldn't have gone so public with whatever is going on, with it. You said it all. They shouldn't have gone public. They should have just settled their scores in-house.
Because even me, I was heartbroken on their behalf.
Same.
I was heartbroken on their behalf. I was heartbroken on their behalf. So this thing touched me because I was part of their story, and nothing they pain pass make you see something with clear eye. Make you can't they use your eye, they watch them as they spoil they go. Wale said, once you make your family people turn public matter, it's really hard to make a U-turn. You see, it's a peculiar case. It was a family. It's like Jonas Brothers. It's like that Irish band, The Cause. A family band. And the Chinese people will say, wine and dine with friends and family, do business with strangers. They are not mad. The moment you decide to do business with family, you must be super mature. I used to know a couple. They used to work on Inspiration FM together. Titi Fanta and Bemi Soke, or Bemi, what's his name? Bemi Leke. Oscar. Oscar and Titi were dating and they were doing a show together. I've never seen And they didn't want to allow it, but when they ran it successfully for about a year, everybody just felt that they know what they are doing. So a boyfriend and a girlfriend had a show together, Oscar and Titi. They eventually still married. They are still married till today. Who remembers Oscar and Titi? They used to call her Titi Fanta. Then she went to radio, and she did very well on the radio. So, but it's a special maturity you have to have. If you are doing live and you bring a guest and the guest starts hitting on your babe, you have to handle it. You cannot just be an explosive explosion. You understand? The average man can't handle it. The average woman can't handle it. They are normal co-show. They quarrel. They know they quarrel. They will just come do their show and go. The average co-show go. But you see, you've got to understand that if me and you, like me and Wale quarrel, Wale go in house, I will go my house. 2 days later, we'll go see. It don't blow over. If now me and my wife quarrel, we go sleep for this house. So.
That's true. Yeah.
If we tie our business together and we quarrel, imagine say my wife no give me bench and we can't go work. I can't dey vex for her. It can affect the business. I have to be able to be mature enough to realize that this business has a divinity, has a spirit. Let me not affect the spirit of this business with my humanity. And I try to explain this to them, but they just never seem to be able to get it.
Strange though for twins to be like that. I don't get it either. Most twins are very close, but who knows?
Anyway, my darling Lola, I say Lola, Eko Abiola. I'm tired. Lola is a very lovely person, by the way. Very sweet lady.
She is actually. People just don't know. She's actually very, very calm and
She's a very nice person. And she and Peter are still married.
Yeah.
Many years later.
Despite people's
nothing pain me past this PQUARE. Nothing pain me past them because they opened their eye, allowed internal ramblings to destroy something from God. I end my case here. God bless you guys.
Good night.
Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing preaching series. So I'm going to have a preaching series again tomorrow. And so you guys join me early. May say maybe 1, 2. Then of course we have our tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. I'll join from work.
Can you read Bible for me? Let me book you down, or you'll be too busy.
I don't know. I can't. I'll be at work.
You'll be at work.
Yeah.
Bible readers wanted. I'm angry with Remy. Remy is never available these days. Remy is never available. Leave Remy. In fact, I will just use Bookie because Bookie is always more available during the day.
Ella is there. Maybe she can read Bible.
No. Ella has a lot of training to go through. Not yet. Bookie Shote, Bookie Sonyaolu, are you in the house?
I don't think so.
Mom with Cape, if you want to, just send me a DM.
How about
Bookie Shote, Remy, but Remy is not available, so I don't even bother anymore these days.
Someone is raising your hand there, so maybe.
Send me a DM. Let me see if your time fits with mine. So guys, do take care of yourselves. I love you all. Someone said that, Fis, how old are you now? I'm 49. I'm going to be 49 this year. I enjoyed today's topic at Bible study. Yeah, Mom with Cape, thank you so much. When I say Ella Bao or Mobabalau. Do you speak Yoruba?
Yes,
Echo.
of course. Of course.
Your mom is what? What's your father is?
Polish. My dad is Nigerian. My dad is Yoruba.
Because I know you are not quarter, you are full, you are
Yeah,
direct.
mix.
Half.
Yeah. So Lola schooled in Akure with me.
Akureke.
Yes, now we schooled in Akure.
What school was that?
Education for free. Now we enjoy free education on Daddy Freeze. We enjoy full free education.
Are you serious? What school was that?
Yes. Okay, she went to St. Louis. It's a Catholic school.
Are you serious? Boarding school?
Yeah.
Wow. Be like saying Wale go read Bible for me tomorrow. The way all these girls they do. I go just DM Wale now, I ain't go read Bible. Brother Shupo, how are you doing? Shupo Vaughn, God bless you. I'm tired. Let me go and rest. I'm still coming back later tonight, and I have another nice topic. Let me go through my records. I still have what did I know I saved it. I don't forget. Okay, God. And I'll be thinking I've saved something, and then the worst thing is the ones I send to myself. Oh more. Sorry, somebody sent me something. I will call the person. Sorry. I'm looking for the topic so I can tell you guys, so you guys can prepare yourselves for tonight. I know I sent it to myself. God, or did I send it to I lost it. I just scribbled it somewhere. Guys, you people not kill me with this stress you people give me all the time. I can't believe this. Maybe I sent it to normally I send stuff to my wife. I just send bulk of nonsenses to my wife. No, I've lost the topic. No. Oh, I've lost it. Anyway, guys, see you guys later tonight. Take care and God bless you.